Are we ready to film a new video? Yeah!
But she's looking at you, you.
If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Bryn. I post videos at least once a week, so make sure to subscribe down below to be part of the adventure fam. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys all about Vidcon. So I went to Vidcon last year and I thought that I had some wisdom that I could share with you guys, so I'm just gonna get right into it. The basics of Vidcon are basically there are 3 different types of passes that you can get. The first pass is a community pass, just if you are a fan. The second pass is if you're a creator, which is you create content. And the third pass is industry, which is like a step above creator. You're in the industry, you make videos, I don't know, you run a company and that sort of stuff. So last year and this year I got an industry pass, which basically lets you go anywhere and everywhere in the whole convention center. So the creator pass lets you go on the first and second level of the convention center, and the community pass lets you go on the first level. So basically I just want to let you know, if you're only going to Vidcon to like meet creators, you have to remember that you are not going to meet every single person that you want to meet. So if you're going just so that you can meet Key and Lolly, like, you shouldn't go, because it is very, very expensive to get there, to travel there, hotel, ticket, and all that sort of stuff, and you might not even get to see the person you want to see. But if you want to go to meet new people, go to concerts, go to Q&As, that sort of stuff, and meet other people, like, that is the perfect thing to come to Vidcon to do. So you just have to remember that you're definitely not going to meet everybody that you want to, and you have to be okay with that. So another tip is that you have to be really outgoing. If you want to meet new people, then the best thing to do is just go up and say, hey, like blah, 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 blah. Like if you're at the same Q&A, the chances are that you have something in common are like extremely high. Like if you're both at Tyler Oakley's Q&A, you're not gonna be like complete strangers. You can just start a conversation. Oh my gosh, did you see Tyler Oakley's collab month? Blah, 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 blah. And then you're friends. It's great. So if you have a creator or industry pass, it's probably a good idea to bring with you some business cards. So basically last year I didn't bring business cards, and that was really a disadvantage for me because everyone was like, oh, like thanks, I love that you have a channel and that you create videos. How can I get in touch with you? Do you have a business card? And I didn't have a business card. So that was kind of a failure. So, you know, it's a good idea to bring business cards with you so that you can exchange information quickly. So another tip at Vidcon is that if you want to go to Starbucks, you have to go at 6 a.m. in the morning, okay? There is not any other time that you're gonna go to Starbucks at the hotel that is right beside the convention center. I don't remember which one it is. It's either the Hilton or the Marriott, one of them, and like, no, you just can't. Like, unless you go to the Starbucks at 6 a.m. in the morning, there's no way you are going to get your Starbucks in under 10 minutes. Like, the lineup goes all the way out the door and is at least an hour long after 6 a.m. So you just have to get up early if you want your Starbucks, I don't know, order Postmates or something like that. So yes, there are some food trucks at Vidcon, but I also suggest if you're staying in a hotel close by that you bring bagels or cream cheese, granola bars, or something in your room, because if you are going to early morning sessions, you're probably not going to have time to walk over to the IHOP that's down the street. You just want to grab something and go. But I haven't been on the creator level as much, but I know at the industry level, if you go early in the morning, they do have a breakfast kind of service. They have like muffins and they have cookies and coffee and all that sort of stuff. So you can bring a big camera or a small camera. So it depends on what you're doing. So let's say that you are going to go collab with somebody. Obviously, it's probably better to bring your DSLR camera. But if you are just going around vlogging and that sort of thing, you should bring a smaller camera. So this is my vlogging camera. I believe this is the Sony A5-100. So it has a flip-up screen and is perfect for vlogging. It is kind of a cheaper alternative to the Canon G7X. So this is what I will be bringing with me when I'm walking around at Vidcon. Probably another necessity is you're going to need like external chargers. So at Vidcon, usually there are a lot of people sitting around anywhere that there is a charger, okay? And you do not want to miss out on all the fun. Like, there is always something going on, so you don't want to be sitting there by the wall in the corner of a hotel lobby charging your phone. So you can get external chargers. They can range in price from anywhere from like $1 at the dollar store to like $50 at your phone provider, but these are a necessity, okay? Get at least 2 of them because you are going to need them if you're Snapchatting, you're tweeting, you're on the Vidcon app, like all this sort of stuff. So another thing that's like segueing onto that is you're going to want to have kind of a US phone plan if you are not from the US. So Vidcon does have free Wi-Fi, but it's kind of like sketchy because there are so many people using it at the same time and you can only use it at certain areas and that sort of thing. So I know that my phone provider has this thing where you pay a certain amount of money each day and your plan from like Canada is moved to the US. So I can use all the same texting, calling, data as I did at home, but there, and you just pay by the day. So that's a really good idea because the Wi-Fi is pretty sketchy. Another Vidcon essential would definitely be water because like I said, it's really hot. You don't want to get dehydrated because you don't want to miss out on the fun. You don't want to have a headache and that sort of thing. Please bring water, please bring sunscreen. You want to be safe, you want to be healthy, and you want to be having a good time. So another really important thing for Vidcon is definitely a closable bag. So you don't want to bring an open purse. Vidcon gives you, like last year they gave you one of those, you know, those bags that like cinch. But they're really flimsy and you can see through them so people can see what you have. They might steal or slit open the bottom. So I would bring a zippable bag, like a backpack or a purse, because I know that everyone thinks that everyone's a good person, but you know, not everyone who's in the Vidcon area is from Vidcon. So you just want to be careful with that, especially if you're bringing around your camera with you. Of course, one of my last Vidcon essentials is definitely cute outfits, okay? When you go to Vidcon, you want to slay, okay? You gotta dress for success. The better you dress, the more people are gonna think that you like are somebody, you know, like you're famous, okay? They're gonna ask you about your channel, your YouTube, what you do, your Instagram, that sort of stuff. You give them your card, there you go. That's networking for you. So basically, my biggest advice is to be outgoing and just talk to a lot of people because that is how you make new friends, that is how you make a business connections, and that's just how you're gonna have so much more fun and meet so many amazing people. I'm going to Vidcon again this year, so if you see me, make sure to say hi. I'll be walking around all the time, and I'll be vlogging, and I'll be tweeting, and Instagramming, and Snapchatting, so check out all that stuff down here in the down bar because, you know, I love you guys, I love staying in touch with you guys, and all that amazing stuff. And also, I cannot believe, like right now, VidCon is a week and a half away. Like that blows my mind. I am so excited to meet all my internet friends and maybe meet some of you guys. Like comment down below if you're going to VidCon because I really want to meet you. So that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you want more videos that are like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys at VidCon. Bye!
I don't know how to talk to you. I just know I find myself getting lost with you.